Hey guys, welcome back to the Jedi Knight of the Woods channel, and thanks very much for joining me for another video. This is just going to be a short one. I'm going to be doing a series of these short ones over the next few days and weeks, just on some small items that I've picked up, some modifications to kit here and there, some of those little projects that I took you through before as well. And just as a very quick one today, it won't be more than a couple of minutes, I just wanted to touch on eating utensils. Something that we probably don't think of as being very exciting, and rightly so. They're knife, fork and spoon. But you know, I decided to do it because I thought initially when I set up this channel I wasn't going to do videos on anything that I thought was just putting content up there to get another video against my channel. There had to be a reason for doing it, and there actually is behind this one. I'll start off with the larger set. This was I think the NATO version or whatever that I picked up a while back. They're quite big, bulky. It all fits together inside this case. The case has got a cap lifter and can opener on there as well. Pretty useless in the woods really, unless you come across a tin of tuna somewhere that's been buried by some tuna eating squirrel or something. The next one I had was slightly smaller because this one tends to fall apart a lot. This one I had was one that clips together using the brass pins. What I found was, although this is good enough, I never really used the knife or the fork. The knife has got a cap lifter in there, and again, unless I'm lucky enough to come across a beer drinking squirrel and can pinch his nice cold chilled bottle of beer, that's going to be pretty useless. So being as I don't use the knife or fork that often, I was toying with the idea of picking up a folding spork, either in titanium or aluminium or stainless steel. Was looking around and came across them for anywhere between sort of £2 for a very basic, didn't look particularly brilliant example of like a stainless steel version, up to about £12 or £15 for the titanium versions, and held off for that. And as fate would have it, I was just going through some of the home stores, and quite often I'll look for the tin canisters for hobo stoves, utensil holders for hobo stove arrangements, that sort of thing. And I came across these thermos food carriers. Just out of interest, had a look inside it to see what the capacity was like, lifted off the lid, and what did I find but this little fella, a folding spoon. It's not a spork, it's a spoon. Now, as I mentioned before, I usually just use the spoon out of these two sets, so to find this one, it was like I struck gold. I know it's a bit sad, it's a bit anal maybe, but you know, when I come across these things that can make my life easier, more convenient, lighter, so on and so forth, tick a number of different boxes, I got excited about it, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. So I'll leave the other two in there just for size comparison. You might have or use one or the other, so I'll leave it in there for size comparison. Made out of stainless steel. It's not going to pick up any food residue or flavour residue, and quite simply it's got two parts to this which will fold out as follows. Now there are two bits to it, two folding sections, so I guess you could say one of the downsides would be that there are two parts that could go wrong and break. But I paid £2 for this, guys. I went onto the Thermos website, I checked out the peripherals and you know, any extra sort of bits to replace lost items that are, you know, necessary and essential, and there it was for £2. So went ahead and bought two of them, and there you have it, guys. Nice little item. Basically, you know, so I was looking around for one of these guys, so if it helps you decide this might be something for you, then go on the Thermos website, check under the peripheral items, you'll find it there for £2, £2 English pounds. Shipping is about 75p I think it was, so all in all for about, you know, just under a fiver, picked up two of these things. I'm going to keep this in the Possibles Gillette Possibles jacket, instead of putting it in the brew kit or the cook kit. I could put one in each, but then I'm taking two items, so I'm putting one in the Possibles kit, and the reason being, if I'm just stopping for a brew, then I can quite simply just use this, unfold it, stir my coffee up, 3 in 1, off we go. If I happen to be eating and not having a brew, there you go, I've got it for the food as well, just to stir it through. I take pre-cooked food that just needs reheating for ease of use, that sort of thing. I'm quite capable of carving other utensils if I need them out of wood, but just to get me by in the first situation, there you have it, guys, folding spoon. So thanks very much, short video, catch you in the next one.